Hey guys! So I got a request from David, and he requested I hope I'm pronouncing this right, a Dalek from Doctor Who. Had to look that one up. So when I got a picture of it, I'm like, that's interesting. I have one of those in my kitchen. This is what I found in my kitchen. Can you not say they're cousins? Total cousins. So Dalek, KitchenAid, Dalek. You guys are now friends. All right. Little funny. What you're gonna need is for sure a ruler. So if you don't have one, press pause and come on back. Also, if you haven't subscribed or to my channel, then you'll know. If you do, then you'll know when my next video comes out. And if you like it, or you can comment below. That was my dog. Okay, what I'm gonna suggest you start with is something to make a half circle on the top, okay? Since I can't see, I'm just gonna do this upside down. So I just found this just to make it, if you can try to do it by hand, but sometimes that's a little more difficult. But I'm gonna go around this, of course. Could have done a better job, but that's okay. I will try to smooth that puppy out. There we go. Not bad. Okay, better. So I just did a dome on top. That is that dome. So the dome's going to come down and it kind of flings out at this end here. So we're going to take these and we're going to fling them. Okay? Then, does that fling all the way to there? Oh, you know what? I fling this puppy a little too far. There we go. We just want to fling it to here. Now, we're going to be making the top part. So I have to turn my page a little. You want to make it to have a slight arch. So you're going to start on one side and arch to the other. Okay? Then we're going to put that slight dome. It's going to go across. Don't make it go all the way to the other side. And then maybe just make a little piece on either side so it looks like it's going. Good job. All right. So now it has one of its flashing lights. So you're going to do like an oval and then make it go into like a circle. Okay? Now we are going to do a dome here. Now you're going to be using your ruler. And we are going to be coming out of it. You can just make a line coming out and a line coming out. Okay? Now we're going to put two balls in there. So we got one. And then put one on the end too. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to erase inside there because we're going to be putting lines in one of them. Okay. Good job. Okay, and on these lines, you first want to make a line so it looks like it's connected, and then I just put a couple of curved lines in here. Of course, that's connected. And this, we can put like a shiny mark, so when we go and Sharpie it in, you can Sharpie that all in. All right, that part is done. Good job. Okay, this is going to be the challenging part. We're gonna kind of give you a rough draft of where this goes, and then we'll put all those fancy details in. So, it's gonna go slightly out, so you can make it go, you can make this actually go as far down as you want, because we can just mark that off. Do the same thing on this side. You gotta hold that down. Okay, don't worry about how far it goes because we will take some of that off as we're going along. I'm just making this a little darker so you can see it. Okay. Oops, I didn't make this go all the way to the top. Silly me. Okay, so now it actually looks like a UFO and this like the light coming down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so now we are gonna make these, they're slight arches, okay? So we're gonna start, just do a little ways below. We're gonna start with the first arch. So we're gonna be making two parallel lines, fairly close together. Then we're gonna make another set. So we're gonna be doing three of these. One, then we'll do another group of arches. 2, and do the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna make these on the sides. They're gonna come down like this. So now you can go in and you can erase all those extra little pieces you don't need. I think I drew so dark, I can't even erase it. Usually I try to draw light, but I want you to be able to see it. That's okay. Okay, same thing on this side. See how it's like angled out? So the same thing, angle, 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 and now you can erase inside those. Great job. All right, so now that's done. And then you see inside here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. This one goes all the way to the edge. So this one's gonna be easy. So we're just gonna do that. That one's easy. Now we need to find the next one. You can put them wherever you want. Just make them jump. So I'm just gonna do parallel, jump over that line. Next parallel. Oh, this would be a great time to use your ruler. Yes. What was I thinking? Okay, next one, do a parallel. Okay, last one, we'll put right there. Let's make it smaller. Great job. Okay. So this top part is officially done. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is now we're going to do a line across. This might get a little confusing, but you're going to put a line across like this. And a line, how far down did I go? I think I made that a little too high, but that's okay. All right, so then we're going to be putting in with our ruler these lines. So let's just start with the middle one. Why not? So let's go right in the middle. And you're gonna make them about that far apart. So this is like that piece right here. So I want you to go, is that correct? You know what, I did not do that right. Okay, so make it a little thicker. So we're gonna be making, I guess you can just make a bunch of stripes. We'll go all the way across. Let's do that first. And as you're coming out, you want your ruler to start coming out. So in the end, it's going to be parallel, just like when we made, if you guys saw the one that had the police post. Okay, here you go. So it's going to come out a little bit. So you just make them decent distance apart. Okay, it's come this way. All right. Okay, so we have our pieces in there. So what we're gonna do you see how there's like that strip behind it? You're gonna come in here and jump over some. Go all the way across. So you're gonna come down here and do the same thing. Okay, so it looks a little confusing right now, but we're gonna make it less confusing. So what we're gonna do, when these long strips, I want you to come in here. These are like the bolts. So the ones that don't have the lines, you make the bolts. I'm going to color something in so it looks less. You know what? We're going to bring this out. And we're going to make a piece out here. Okay, so we're going to make this a little less confusing. I want you guys are going to outline these. Oh, before we do that, let's make one more line. This is gonna be this line right here. It's gonna go, oof, ay caramba. One side to the other. So I'm gonna show you, we're gonna color this in, but let's just outline all of our lines right here, and it's just gonna, you're gonna really be able to see it going, oh, I get it. But right now it's a little confusing. I'll try to Sharpie this a little bit faster. Go, go, go. Yes, I should be using my ruler. That's why we have a ruler. I'm not even following my own rules. Come on, Shara. Okay. Now, let's go across the top. We'll just go one whole thing across. And we'll go across the bottom. And then, I'm in here, we want to skip over. Good job. Okay, this is gonna go here. This gets a little confusing. So, I was doing, of course, my little research because I love it. The original Daleks were controlled by short people inside. So what I want you to do is I want you guys to color in the ones that don't have dots. You're gonna go around this. And all of a sudden it's gonna just look like it's gonna come together a little more. I'm just doing this so you can see because it's getting a little confusing because there was 5,000 lines. So color that in. I just use a small Sharpie first because that would make it easier. So come down here and you're gonna color in the other half. And so people were inside that, and they're the ones that controlled the arms and the levers and the lights flashing. That was their job in there. I'm sure if they made one now, maybe somebody had been there, or they would have it controlled by computers, actually, I would assume. So I want you to color in this whole top part, and then it will start looking like it's coming together a little more. And same with down here. I'm gonna go across on this. There we go. Do you guys see how that's coming together? So I'm gonna get this piece right here. And then you can color in your little dots. And then, really quickly with gray, because this will look more normal. Let's take our gray out of there. And then these in here are just gonna be colored gray. And one of the original operators that was inside these says, if you were related to an octopus, that would be helpful. Probably he was trying to say that it's tough when you're inside because you're squished in these little cramps and you're pulling all these buttons and you wish you had a couple more arms to help you out there. Okay, so I'm just coloring these in. Does that look a little bit more? You can tell what it is. Also, now you're going to be putting those lines in. So we're going to go like sideways. And I'm just going to doing a couple of lines. It kind of gives it that metally, shiny look. There we go. See how I kind of give it like a shiny look, like it's shiny. Okay. And also up here, I'm going to show you how I got that look. Of course, you're going to Sharpie it, but what I did is I made it extra dark on the sides right here. And as you come in, you just want to make your pencil not be pressed down so hard. And then as you come in, just get a little bit lighter. So over here, I didn't touch over here because the light was going here, but I would just do a little bit right here. And just go in lighter and lighter. as it goes in. Okay, and then I'm gonna color this in darker. Yeah, should we just color the whole thing in? You know, I'll let you guys do it. So you're gonna end up, I'm just gonna give you an example. All of these inside these squares, just use your Sharpie instead of a colored pencil. You can use a colored pencil, but it's not gonna be as a bold, dark. Color in all of these squares. So you're gonna end up coloring all those squares. And then you can outline all that. Okay, so let's go on. We're gonna finish drawing our guy. So this one's going to be, it's not straight, so this is arched this way. Now it's gonna be arched this way. So you're gonna go from this side to this side, okay? And it has a little metal rectangle here, which I forgot to draw up there, and one right here. And you could put a bolt in there. And then a couple of bolts. We've got a bolt, bolt, bolt. Again, what I did with my pencil, because I pretty much only use Sharpie and, oh, I'm gonna do another one right here. I just did Sharpie and gray. That's all I used. And then of course I use a colored background and then a red dot, a red little light. So you're gonna go darker here. And as you come in, you're gonna start picking up your pencil and getting lighter. So then I'm gonna make another one here. Harder, and as I'm coming out, get lighter and lighter. And then over here, darker, and then have it get lighter and lighter. Okay, that's just an example of how I made it look like metal, okay? Let's see, do we have any other fun facts? The Daleks were conceived by science fiction writer Terry Nation, and it first appeared in 1963 in the Doctor Who series. All right, and Daleks are the most popular villains in the whole series. Interesting. Okay, so we got those lines. Now we are going to, let's do these lines right here. So we're gonna do these right here. So get the ruler. Okay, so we have this, and then of course we're gonna be putting the circles in here, but we'll do that. I guess we can see how many we fit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 circles in there. And then we are gonna be putting a flat bottom here. So flat bottom. Come down here, let's get another flat piece and one more flat. This is gonna be ending up down here. This is gonna be all black. So it goes in. So now we're gonna go from that piece and make it go up. And then do another one. This one, we're gonna make it go a little farther out. The reason why, do you see how it went out like that? So over here, make this like this, and this is gonna come out. So it looks like it has, do you see how I just got that little edge there? So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So we're gonna make this go up, just have it touch, but this one is gonna go out. So you can erase just a touch and then have it come in. So it looks like it's a ledge. Then we're gonna do the next one, have it come up, next one come up, and then have this come touch right down here. You can erase in here because we don't need that anymore. And then lastly, down at the bottom, you're gonna make this go across. I'm gonna show you how it looked in all the pictures. Okay, so you can erase it because we don't need it to come off that edge. And then I'm just erasing a touch more. The reason why is they're rounded. So right here, you're gonna make this rounded, okay? So that is the bottom. You're gonna wanna Sharpie this whole bottom. There did have like lines on it. If you wanna do that, you go and look. Now, going out from here with the circles, okay, so I'm gonna show you just one of these. So you're gonna come like this, so it looks more 3D, and then I'm gonna put a circle in here. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna do one. We're gonna color one of these, so you can see how I'm gonna color all of them. Do a circle, do the other circle. You wanna make this bigger right here. That's the shiny, but we're gonna do something to it in a second. But let's color this all in. You can do it with your small Sharpie or big Sharpie. Okay, that's all colored in. Now what I want you to do with the gray is I want you to come in here. It's just making it like softened. If you want to make the circle a little bigger, you can. And then you're going to come in so it looks like it's softened. So you're going to make them all look like that. So now take your pencil. These ones on the side are not perfect circles because you're not seeing it head on. You're seeing it at an angle. So it's a slight oval. So this one, you're going to make just slight oval. And then on the side, because we're seeing this side of it, and then you can put the shiny there. So we'll do an oval. Do the best oval you can. It's, you know, it's really hard to make perfect ovals. I'm sure if I did like 100 of these, they'd get a little easier. So we're making the 4 down and 3 across. Okay, last ones. Okay. And just like on these ones, you can do the same thing. So they're all going to have this mark on the side. I'm debating, do I want to color this whole thing? Yeah, I guess we could do it together. And you're going to put shinies on these. Now, the same thing on this side. We're going to be making the ovals. And this is only going to have 2 ovals. Oh, you know what? I put it on the wrong side. Okay. So you want to have, we have the oval. And then the piece we see is on this side. So we have an oval, and we see this side. So you can do that on all of them. Oh my, that one was dreadful. See if we can get a better oval. A little better, okay. So we got another oval. So on these ones, oh, what we also did on the side, because they're going all the way around, we're gonna put bubbles on here. Bubble, 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 bubble. You can do the same thing on this side. Bubble. So it looks like it's on all 4 sides. And this one's, so this one has 1 down it, this is 3 across, and these are 2 across. So we're gonna do the oval, and then we see this side. Oval, we see this side. Oval, see this side. Oval, see this side. Good job. And of course down here, we'll go, trying. And then you want to put shinies in all of them. Make the shinies, as I said, bigger because then we can put the gray around it. You're going to do that on all of them. And you can pick any color behind there. And this is a little red one. I picked orange just because I don't have a lot of orange backgrounds and thought, why not? Or you don't have to do any color. I just thought it made it pop out a little bit. And this one, the shiny is going to go on this side. So it looks like the light's coming in the middle. So they're just all getting that shiny coming from one source. Okay, so I want you guys to Sharpie those in. And let's see. Oh, do we want to do this? We make sure we have this down here. I think that just about covers it. So you just need to, I take a little baby Sharpie, take a big Sharpie, finish it up, get the gray in there, and I think you guys can handle the rest. Peace out. Have a great day.